Welcome, everybody, and a very happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
It's been a long day. Happy Easter!
I know we fast forward the time today, but
Yes, I think most of Europe has gone forward an hour, so we've all lost an hour's sleep. That hasn't helped. And I hope you've all had a lovely Easter Sunday. Not too much chocolate. Okay, I just want to start out by saying this wasn't my idea, was it, Dennis?
No.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Dennis has written code, and I just have to go back to my screen for a little while here. Okay, and I can give you the next clue here, and I can also show you. No. I can also show you the score. There. So at the moment we've only got Nellis, Adonis, and Batfink. That's a little bit odd, actually. I might need to refresh
Try
that.
to refresh.
Yeah, let me do that. So we got Nellis, Danis, Batfink, Just Tom, Check Ride, myself, and Tom. Let me try and click on a plane so it can follow it. Is that me? Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're at Lid, and we've got an easy one to start with. We're just going to go across along the coast west for 40 or 50 miles to Brighton and land on the end of the pier, just to check that everything's right, give people a chance to get their transmitter pointing to the right server, if that's what you'd like to do. If not, follow along, and if you want to look at the clues and see if you can find them, that'd be great. I see Andrew's in a Spitfire. Hello, Andrew. Landing at some of these places might be a bit of a challenge in a Spitfire, but that's fine. That's fine.
Hey, that's okay. I just tag along.
It's what we do. Yeah, cool, brilliant.
It's air patrol.
Who else do we have in voice? Oh, hello. We've got Acord. Has Acord gone to the kitchen? Hello, Acord.
I've back from the kitchen.
Back from the kitchen. We were talking about food the other night, and we needed you. Can't remember what it was about. It'll come back. Batfink, good evening.
Good evening.
And we've also got Gaudian. Hello.
Guten Abend.
Shady. Hello.
Hello.
And a very good friend of mine from years back when Microsoft first started, Nellis. Good evening, Nellis.
Good evening, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad to see you flying along with us again. Okay, right. So, I think. Oh no, let's have a look in chat. Viper Strike. Good evening to you, and Dr. No Thumb. Hello, and Cybok and DK. Good evening. Have I got any more on the other chat? No, I'm good to go. So, let's send back to Energizer screen. There we go.
There are many helicopters here.
I might need you to go blue sky, Energizer, because I've got white text on the clue.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, let me do that. No problem.
Actually, at the moment, if it's in the bottom.
Okay, yeah. I'm on a preset, so and not live weather, of course.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. So we can read it.
Yeah, let me know if I need to change.
Ooh. Let me put up the nearest airport just in case people join us a little late.
And Steve, while I have it, while it's in my head, before I forget to bring it up, Aeroplane Heaven had a thing on their Facebook this morning.
Oh, I saw that. I'm not sure I understood it.
P-47.
Did that mean it was out or it was coming out?
I think it's coming. I don't believe it was meant because they still haven't put the Hurricane out. So
For somebody who's not been following it closely, it was a very confusing piece of PR.
They did
P-47.
They did say imminent release, so I would expect to.
That sounds soon. Yes. Yes.
Weeks.
I'll be very interested. Let me turn this.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yes. 2 DCS weeks. Oh, a long time. Yeah.
No, this has gone to 6 weeks now instead of 2 weeks.
Oh yes. Yes. Yeah.
well, yeah, because everybody knew what 2 weeks meant, so they had to change it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's get in the air.
And Steve, did you grab the newest Spitfire?
I haven't. This is the Flight Replicas Mark V.
Yes, it is.
I'm guessing you have.
That's what I'm flying right at the moment.
Oh,
I was just about to ask. Yeah, I'm sure that's what you're flying. Interesting. I can see you. I don't have it, but I can see you as a Spitfire.
Do you have their Mark One?
I do.
I do. Yes.
That may be why.
Oh, it's the same. I
love the sound pack in this, other than the fact that in the cockpit it's very quiet.
Oh, okay.
But I have the video I sent you the link for yesterday.
Yeah.
Watch the spectator version. The sounds on flybys and whatnot are almost, they're a little too much bass to them, but it's the closest one that I've seen in the sim in a long time.
Oh, really?
That's close to the real thing.
And how does it fly? Do you like it?
Not bad. We had this question yesterday on Howard's stream about it. People were saying, which one should we get?
Yeah.
I'm a Mark 1 to 5 fan.
Right.
But I think I would still say, if you can only get one, I think I'd still throw people at the Mark 9. But this is a nice little airplane. I mean, I'm a Baby Spit fan, so I just love this.
So you're pleased to have got it.
It's even a harder choice now because the Mark 9, which I think is on sale, so it's currently the similar price.
Yeah.
As the other ones.
Ah.
But it looks very good. Yeah.
So if you didn't want the tropical one and you only wanted the normal Mark V, the new one, how much does that turn out to be?
15.
15
for the 15 for the normal, 10 for the tropical. So the two of them together is pretty much the same as what the Mark 1, Mark II was as a package.
15 is
that's
a
Canadian dollars.
a tempting price. Oh, 15 Canadian. Oh, what's that in real money?
17.
Probably 7 or 10, 9, 10 range for you guys, probably.
Oh, that's sounding like a bargain.
I think it's a similar price to the Mark 1 ish. I think.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they were throwing out. This was two packages, but combined they would be about the same as the one. And they said they might someday, at some point down the road, actually do it as a package. But as it is right now, it's two separate purchases.
Oh yeah.
I would assume it flies relatively similar to the Mark 1.
Yeah, I would say it. I mean, theoretically, it should be a little bit faster, just because it's got another 400 horsepower.
That's the best part, yeah. I do like the Mark V. I have a poster on it in my room, but my favorite I think would be the Mark 9.
Okay,
yeah,
so...
I don't mind the 9, but it's a little sluggish compared to the ones in the 5s, just because it's another 300 horsepower higher and another 500 pounds heavier, or if not more.
Well, Josh is throwing his hat in the ring here. He says, the purists will hate me for this, but my favourite is the Mark 16 with the bubble canopy, not the clipped wing, though. They had.
Howard actually has a picture, a couple of pictures, of the Merlin engine Mark 16 from Fantasy of Flight. Kermit Weeks' plane, because he was there over the last weekend.
Oh, awesome.
But yeah, that's the one he has is one thing away from having all the three things I hate in a Spitfire: the bubble canopy, the clipped wings, and the only saving grace on the Kermit Weeks' one is it's a Griffin engine, not the Merlin engine, not the Griffin.
Well, Josh reckons they had Packard built Merlins, which is interesting. I assumed they would be Griffins. Mark 1A is still my favourite.
Yep, mine too. And apparently some of the additions that they've put into the 5, they are going to put out an update to bring them over into their 1. So that's positive.
Ooh, yes.
The elevators, when it's parked, are supposed to droop, but I haven't figured out how to make it do that yet. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's just because I wasn't in a parking spot with the engine off and stuff.
Elevators droop.
Yeah, when you have a Spitfire sitting parked on the ground with nobody in it.
No hydraulics, yes.
I thought the elevators were wire controlled. You mean the flaps? They make a hiss when you put them down.
The flaps are pneumatic.
That would explain the hiss. So
that's why you've got 2 air gauges down on the lower left of the instrument panel.
Yeah. For the brakes as well, yeah.
Yep, all the same air system.
So is the elevators droop? Crispkin,
Yep.
happy
if there's nobody in the cockpit holding onto the joystick.
Oh, you cut out there. Comms check, Andrew.
Testing.
Oh, got you now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, try again. If nobody's holding
Yeah,
the column.
no, the if there's nobody in the cockpit holding onto the control column, there's no counterweight for the elevators, so they drop, and the control column will actually.
It's simply
pull
gravity
forward.
that drops.
Yeah,
it.
it's just gravity.
Yeah, gotcha.
But I think it only does that in a parking spot with the plane cold and dark, and I haven't done that yet.
Or did you have a pilot in it, and do you need to make the pilot invisible to make it happen?
Well, I was wondering about that too. They have actually changed that. You can actually turn the pilot on and off in flight now instead of just on the ground.
Okay. Hopefully that doesn't make the elevators droop. We don't want that during flight.
That's interesting. I see a Forder gamer tag.
No, he's been there forever.
Is he still there from yesterday?
I think so.
Well, the funny, I can see his altitude moving, so he's
Oh, okay.
slowly climbing.
Yeah,
Very
that's what I was-
slowly.
Ooh.
I know we were in this neck of the woods on stream yesterday. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's playing with the Hindenburg.
There's a Hindenburg.
Yes, there's a Hindenburg.
What do they do about docking the Hindenburg model? Do they have any docking towers?
Oh, in the sim.
I don't know. You'd have to ask Howard that
what
because he's got it. I don't.
We'll have to watch
It's
the
a very
stream.
large thing. It's also a very large install.
Well, this Mark V is not tiny either.
Mm.
I think it's 13 gigs required for the installation.
Oh, that is big.
Right, so we've got Ken Zooey. Good evening. It's been a while. Hope you're all having an awesome flight. Yes, so far, but it hasn't got complicated yet.
Yeah, check back in 2 hours.
Yeah, well, 20 minutes actually. Crispin, how did nobody tell me how creepy good VR is? Creepy good VR. Yeah. Yeah. Well, people who fly VR, they nenever go back. Seemingly, it's
No chance.
yeah, exactly that. Yeah. So that there's an example there.
Yeah, but that's not until after they get used to the nausea.
Well, yeah, but I am told that if you've got the better headsets that can do the better frames per second, the nausea is less. So I had a very basic headset which was very low frames, and
And the other thing is what happens in VR stays in VR.
supposed to, and but for me, because I've got quite a big screen in front of me that's quite close. So the airplanes that I fly look quite big. But when you go in VR, these things are 3D and they wrap around you, and all of a sudden, the airplanes are not that big. You're sort of boxed into tiny little cockpits. Yeah, there are guys like Tom who just vouched for me there. Once they get used to that VR, they want to stay in VR, whatever it is that they're doing.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're making good progress. Who's off my wing then? Who's that?
Just Tom.
Oh yeah, nice flying, just Tom. Nice flying.
Oh yeah. Another thing about the Mark V, Steve, is if you get in it, don't go looking for your mixture lever. There isn't one.
Not even an on-off like the Mark 1.
Well, there is, but the standard red lever that's on the cockpit wall side of the throttle quadrant.
Yeah.
It's not there. They have the low.
Okay.
They have mapped it. It is still there, labeled as mixture. But the little the low running cutoff pull ring that's over next to the primer button, that's your mixture lever. You pull that out and it kills the engine.
Oh.
But a mixture, what most people think of as the mixture lever is not there anymore. They've actually done it properly.
Ah, nice. Chriskin says, yeah, though it was a mistake to jump into the S100 this morning in VR. Oh my word.
That's probably a bad plane to first try it out with.
An A320 might have been an easier introduction to VR. I am not ready for that plane in VR. Yes. Chriskin, I flew the CT SL. Oh, what's that, guys? Around the airfield. My dad has the C-42. Oh, right. Known that area all my life, and it's just I was on my toes, whipping up and down when trying to explain to my girlfriend how it's so extremely close to real life. So, guys, if any of you are wondering about whether to go VR or not, right there, Chriskin, that would explain why most of the Shadow Display team fly VR most of the time.
If you can afford the performance it requires, then yeah, I think it's a solid recommendation.
It is a more formal thing, and you need to be prepared for that. You've got to put this headset on, and then you're in a world of your own, literally. It's wonderful. As opposed to just sort of casually switching the computer on and watching the... Oh, I think we must be coming up to Eastbourne. I'm getting stutters. I think we're getting the photogrammetry.
Yeah, everyone's blinking around. Just as I'm trying to make a scenic shot, everyone is jumping around.
Yeah, boing boing. Motion braking already. So what will happen is we'll be giving you a heading and a distance and what to look for and what to land on. You don't actually have to land on it. It's okay to hover on it, but you need to be over it for a few seconds. Bearing, obviously you can use your compass. Distance, up to you. If you've got a little nav map open, everything gets easier, but the traditional way of doing it, if you were doing 120 knots, that's 2 miles a minute. So if we said 6 miles, you know you've got to head in that on that bearing for 3 minutes. That looks very nice. Andrew and his Spitfire.
That is Mark 1.
Yeah, we think he's in a Mark 1.
And he also has no pilot, so that's a bit concerning.
Oh.
Technically, the only major difference between the Mark 1 and the Mark 5 is them two pointy bits sticking out the leading edge of the wing and the two bumps behind each one of them, and the engine.
Okay.
Because basically, you take a Mark 1/Mark 2, take out the Merlin 5 and put a Merlin 45 in, you've got a Mark 5.
Oh.
And even then, you can get away with having, there is such a thing as a 5A, which would look exactly like what's on the screen there, because you wouldn't be able to see the difference in the engine.
Oh, wow.
I was just going to say, because the Mark 1 has 3 exhaust pipes on the side, so the Mark 5 has more exhaust pipes.
3 and 3. They all look the exterior wise. The 5 is slightly longer, but you wouldn't really notice it. But other than that, they look almost the very first Mark 5s were actually Mark 1s with the engine changed. So physically, they're exactly the same as each other. You start getting the 6 exhaust stubs when you're getting into the. I think maybe some of the later 5s, but basically that's a 9 thing.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3 easy ways to tell the difference between a 1 or a 5 and the later marks.
Yeah.
Number of exhaust stubs on the cowling, whether or not you have a pointy rudder or not, and even sometimes that doesn't help because the early 9s still had the round rudder. And check your oil radiator underneath your port wing. If it's a little round one, you're looking at a Mark 1 or a Mark 5. If it's the big square one, same as the other wing, then you're looking at a 9.
Oh.
Hasn't the 9 got a bigger vertical stabilizer as well?
Yes. Just to counteract the extra 500 horsepower that the Merlin 66 has over the Merlin 45.
We were doing over on DCS last night doing World War II PvE. It was a lot of fun. Look, target-rich environment, guys, wasn't it? Target-rich environment.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, seen you gone on Minecraft here for a second.
Ooh, okay. That's,
I think it's coming back to
oh, hello. So
Sorry.
this is that's wrong.
Yeah, we had a
people-
defector last night, though, didn't we?
Try that. What do we have?
A defector.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Batfink.
A
Oh,
little while.
so we can see that Batfink, Checkride, and Dr. No Thumb have scored 1 already.
I can see people either hovering or landed on the pier.
Wonderful.
I think Checkride has landed.
Dennis, if
Norton was
you're
hovering.
monitoring the scores, I don't know whether you're able to.
Yeah.
Do sort of hop in and let people know how they're doing, because I've got my hands full trying to hover at the moment. Mind you, you're probably the same.
Surprised nobody's tried to hover on the tower down the coast a little bit.
Oh, well, that tiny little... Right, okay, this will be fine.
You,
Boing.
Steve.
Oh,
What was that?
that was butter. That was
Oh,
butter.
that was you.
Maybe.
That was very smooth.
So you get the idea, guys. This is an easy one, just to sort of check that everything's working.
And also to train your hovering capabilities.
Yes. So we've got so far the people that are successful: Batfink, Check Ride, Dennis, Dr. No Thumb, Just Tom, Nellis, and me.
Yay.
Where's the link for the scoreboard again?
Where's the link for what?
The scoreboard and the
Yes. Okay.
shadow map.
Stand by. There we go. So if you want to see the scoreboard, there we are. Now I need to get the next clue up.
So do you get more score if you do a landing without crashing?
No.
Is that because you crashed, Steve?
Maybe.
I think Steve is actually stuck in a carousel.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm stuck in that little booth there. Right, so hello, come back. Where am I? Here. So we want to go steer 278 for 6. Okay, there's the clue. Steer 278 for 6 miles. Land on the white square building next to the small roundabout to the south of Shoreham Airport.
I'm very proud with everyone's takeoff, not hitting anything. Very
Yeah.
clean.
I haven't even landed yet.
Oh, Lima Killer Mike. I'm scared that when I'm buying a VR headset, I have to spend even more on the new PC. Yes, because
Yeah.
if you get a good enough VR headset, is the graphics card good enough for it? If the graphics card is good enough for it, is the CPU good enough for it? Yeah, it just might unpick, and it might not. Yeah, I got the same anxiety.
It's basically, flight sim as a hobby is it's never going to be cheap.
No.
Yeah, VR is certainly interesting. I was a bit worried with VR because Microsoft was going to end their mixed reality support. So I'm a bit worried for the future of it.
Oh.
So I see Check Ride just found the next waypoint.
Oh, well done, Check Ride. In its V35.
Yeah, it's a bit cheating.
I'm starting to think the F-35 has built-in database for the Shadow Easter.
For Easter eggs.
Yeah. Maybe that's
That-
what they're targeting.
That's
Dr.
why
Novum's
that's
going to be the first one on the building, though.
So that's why they're so popular then,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
why they look slightly overfed.
Too much chocolates. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit bouncy. Oh dear.
Budge up, wait, make room for me.
the one dinosaur of the 35. These bigger legs.
Yeah, that's true, Jack. Right, that's true.
Oh, a massive freeze. For me. There we go. Now, does it specifically need to be on the building or near it?
No, it could be hovering over it, or I'm not quite sure what the exact radius is. What do you reckon, about 100 yards, Dennis?
Yeah, not more than that.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's about the size of a little over a helipad size.
Okay.
I know. I think that's fine. Check right. It's just funny to see in the 35. I don't think it's advantage, is it?
I'm on it. Well, so
I mean,
some of me's on it.
if you
This
call
is-
it a landing.
Oh, this is a Shell fuel station.
Oh,
Perhaps not the best place to be
Oh, so
landing on the roof
you-
of.
I guess you're refueling then.
That's stretching the definition of on, Steve.
Wait. I was on for more than a second or two. Yeah, okay.
Track limits, yeah. Racing stewards gonna have a talk with you then.
Right.
That thing is pretending to be a house.
Hiding.
Be
Actually,
very,
looks kinda
very
funny.
quiet.
If everybody's finished with that clue, let me start putting the next one up.
Keep it here. Got Edifix, I think, coming in.
From Shoreham, EGKA, follow the railway line westwards for 11 nautical miles, which is about 5 or 6 minutes if you're doing 120 knots, and land or hover in the railway triangle.
I assume if some of you don't have photogrammetry to turn on, you might not see the railway. But I'm not sure. if it's
No,
photogrammetry.
you shouldn't need photogrammetry.
Okay.
It's all built into the ortho.
Okay. One last person coming in for the white building.
Why do you turn photogrammetry on?
Data.
Yeah,
Data.
But photogrammetry is
It is not.
it is on, is it? Yeah.
Some areas have
All,
scenery.
all photogrammetry is the shapes and colours of the buildings.
Sometimes it can affect the underlying scenery, but over here I don't think it does because it's not photogrammetry here.
Yeah, I think the next photogrammetry is Portsmouth and Southampton in this direction.
Oh, I think just Tom had a bit of a crash.
Oh no!
Because I was following him, I could see my camera bump. Shady hit something, I think. Or... Oh, you stopped.
Yeah, there are quite a few things to hit along this railway line if you're nice and low. Did you hit something, Shady?
What was that?
Did you hit something?
Yeah.
Easy done.
Neighbors are gonna complain about the noise. So many overflying hills. Oh, Shady down.
Hello.
Hello? Uh-oh.
Target. Oh yeah. This is the downside of the
yeah,
max.
don't get rid of that. That's that.
I was trying to jump ahead, but that sent me to the US, I think.
Why?
Okay, there we go. I think I got... I'm waiting for the ceiling to load in. Okay, I think my camera's good again.
Okay. Might be worth you switching to somebody up the front, like Dr. No Thumb, rather than me at the back. And you can see what...
Currently following Batwing.
Oh, okay.
I think he's pretty far ahead.
Yeah,
Going the right way.
it'd be good to see the sorts of places that whether they think they're in the right place or not.
Yeah, I was trying to jump ahead and then Microsoft... Oh, yes, Tom, that looked like it hurt. Almost looked like it hit a invisible radio tower. Is this the spot? No. Oh, maybe.
Ooh, what does that look like?
Oh, that looks like a triangle.
So what we're looking for is a railway triangle.
Well, I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing a sewage treatment plant on the grounds of an old airfield, just over from the railway triangle.
Is that Ford?
I think so.
Let me have a look.
I think Thorny Island's down further, isn't it?
Thorny Island, yes. In fact, we'll be going there a little later.
It's funny, the number of times I've flown over this area, and this is the first time I've noticed this one.
So we're compass heading from the railway triangle for the airfield that you can see.
Probably due west. One over top of it.
Yeah, that's Ford.
Yeah, they have a wastewater treatment plant on it now.
Oh,
really?
Trust me, I can find those things without looking for them.
right. Yeah. Okay. So, what's the scores?
There's a lot of trees here, actually.
So about half of us has gotten this one.
Okay.
I think people are still arriving.
Yeah.
Probably the other half.
So check ride, Danis, Batfink, Dr. No Thumb, and just Tom have found this. We're waiting for Nellis, Shady, and me. I'm here.
I'm here as well, so I don't know.
Maybe we're not quite in the middle.
You need to move around a bit.
It's easy to see from the air, but once you've landed, you completely lose track, don't you?
It could be all the trees and squirrels blocking the radar.
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you. So
Are we
Nellis,
meant to park like in the middle of all this area in the trees, or?
yeah, or hover over it, but yeah, you need to be in the middle. Just sort of wallow around in the middle a little bit, just make sure that your score gets ratcheted up. Where's Shady? Can't see Shady.
Saw him earlier. Oh, he's
So
right above it.
let's get the next one set up. Head north 1.6 miles up the winding River Arun to the first ridge and land on it. This road bridge is part of the A27. You'll need that for the next clue. A27.
The system doesn't like me, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh. We know you were there.
And yeah, that's good. Unless we can manually edit.
It was on like the south side of the triangle, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't in the middle.
Ah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Keep the fun bridge. Trying to go under it. Never mind that one.
Under counts as well, actually.
Maybe that should be bonus points. Landing under it. Oh, check right.
Unless you're in a V35.
That's going to be expensive.
You land on the break.
Yeah.
And people seem to fall through.
Oh, I was alright the other day when I checked
Oh,
it
yeah,
earlier.
right.
Good point. Good point, yeah.
You didn't want to make them land in the castle.
Well, not everybody would have the castle. That was my.
This,
Yeah,
I said
I
this looks,
suppose.
I think
This
it's
looks
only
really
there
funny.
because of Orbix. I think. This is
A
turning
nice,
out to
it's,
be.
a, it's a nice castle.
It's a lovely castle, isn't it? I've been outside it. I've never been inside it, and it's something that I want to try and do soon. It's really nice. Okay, one more go. Has anyone landed on top of it? I landed on top of it earlier.
yeah, I think a few people have.
Yeah, well, it feels a bit weird.
It's very hit or miss. It's complete carnage.
Well, I suppose we got some
That's to
up,
be
some
expected.
down. It makes room.
Just too many vehicles for such a small space. That's all.
Nellis has made it okay.
Shade is hanging by
I want
with
it,
the
Steve.
canopy.
I want it.
Just Dr. No Thumb and Batfink have all made room, and they've moved over to the castle.
Oh, nice.
Seeing Shady like that, just hanging on by the canopy, reminds me of Gandalf in the first movie. The Mines of Moria.
Oh, I need to give you the next clue. Right. Here's the next clue. Oh, there's a lot in this one. Uh-oh.
We might actually need to make the text more black color, maybe easy to read, perhaps.
Okay. You reckon that should be black? How do I do that?
I'm not sure if it's hard to read
Yeah,
with the terrain.
I'm finding it difficult to read.
Font?
Font color, or maybe
Select font.
there's if there's any transparency.
Oh, background
it.
color. Color? That's lots of F's. I suppose if I made it lots of... black. Not sure that's helped. No, no, no. Abort.
Oh no, that made it worse.
Yeah. No, no, no. Wait. Oh no.
I think it would. Maybe if we, what's it called? If we reduce the opacity a bit, so it's more
Oh,
doesn't
opacity.
blend in with the scenery.
100%.
Yeah, it might be.
That's a bit better, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's better.
Is there an outline option?
Oh yeah, that's loads better.
I don't know.
I think people were able to read it because everyone weird off.
Outline is on.
Can you make the outline black? If you have white text with black outline, it should be really easy to read.
I think I have. It's not obvious that I have. Okay, follow the A27 west for 6 miles. That's 3 minutes, 120 knots. Pass Fontwell Racecourse until you reach the village of Tangmere. Fly to the southern limits of the village and land at Tangmere Military Aviation Museum. It's to the east of the disused tower. You should see the control tower there and the apron of this World War II airfield. Land on the blue aircraft in the ortho. Oh, Zybuck says much better. Thank you.
Oh, way. The camera's not doing. It's too good for me tonight. Okay, I think that's better.
Are you back?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that looks like you
Good.
you found the airfield.
Or more likely, Dr. Norton found it.
Yeah. Can you see the apron? And at the end of
Oh yeah,
the
Dr.
far
Northam found the checkpoint.
It's very quick, isn't he? Very quick.
I think also if you've been flying with us for a very long time, then that thing. It's a very popular location. This.
Sorry, which one?
No, as if you've been flying with us for many streams,
Oh yes.
we've been over there many times.
Yeah.
Bonus points for anyone that can identify what the blue plane is.
Yeah.
To be fair, it might be hard now to see it. Everyone knows it.
Little nav map is awesome, admits Dr. No Thumb. Of course, these are flat aircraft. They're burnt into the ortho, but where everybody's landed on it, it looks like an aviation museum now with all the aircraft outside in the car park.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. We took out the old and replaced them all with Chinooks.
Yeah.
Then it is now part of the museum as well.
Oh, that's good. Ventilations. Okay. Right.
Oh, yes, Tom. Oh, there.
There we go. Fly 332 for 3 miles and land on the peak of Trundle Hill. There's Goodwood House down there, just gone over.
I was just about to say, I think we all find Goodwood.
That's where the Festival of Speed is held. Those who have heard of that.
Is it
And-
actually just outside the house?
And the requisite golf course next to Goodwood.
Yes, of course. Yes, it's in the grounds of the house.
Ah, because I was a few days ago I was playing the sim in SL. I spent probably an hour trying to look for the hill climb track and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's not on the course.
Yeah, it's not an actual track per se.
No, they sort of create it. So the actual track, which goes around Goodwood Airfield, that's used for. There's an autumn one, I think September, and that's called Goodwood Revival. Where,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and that looks
The race
really
historical.
good. It's historical things, yeah, but they also have historical aircraft and everybody
Oh yeah.
in vintage clothing, and it looks great fun. I want to go to that.
It's very funny to see them drive those old cars because they don't drive them slowly either.
Oh, really?
they floor them. Old 50s cars.
Oh, doing it.
Oh.
See.
Everyone's disappeared.
Oh, that's not helpful. You'll have to solve your
Oh,
own
I mean,
clues
I mean,
now,
harder.
rather than follow Dr. No Thumb. Hey, if somebody can invite Batfink to a group,
It's all right, they're back, they're back.
I'm going to put up the next clue. If everybody's got to the Trundle, the next one might be a little tricky.
Well, depends on the little map.
Yeah. Fly 226 for 6. Fly over Bosham Church, and just beyond that, land in the shadow of the dark brown boathouse that sticks out into the water at Bosham. Dougal McTavish just subscribed. Thank you very much, Dougal. Welcome to a new form of madness for us. This is something that
We've never done this before.
I've never
It could be
done.
the start of something new. Yeah.
We've done many strange things,
Hello,
but
mate.
not this one. Oh.
To be fair, it's not very. It's not completely without our far from our territory. It's competitive. It's carnage,
It's
Yeah.
carnage, yes. Yes.
and it has chocolate involved. So,
Yeah.
or chocolate team. massive stutters though. I think we're nearing Fort Remedy.
Yeah. Have you got Goodwood Airfield by Burning Blue?
Yes, I do. Yes,
I think that's what's causing the stutters.
it is. Yeah, I think it's the heaviest one they made.
Yeah.
From us. I think there's also another.
So we just
airfield
flew
island nearby.
literally flying over Goodwood, and
Yeah, well, that's the worst part. Is there's Goodwood, and they've got Leon Solon's here too. So
That's yeah. I think that's the issue.
yeah. But between here and Neil Solon is Portsmouth, which is photogrammetry. But that's quite a way away.
Seems okay
I
now.
wouldn't expect that to cause stutters yet.
It was only a brief stutter, sort of when Dr. Norton took off. Seems to be fine now.
Scoreboard for the Easter egg hunt, says Dennis. Yeah, there's the link. There's the link. And you should get something that looks like. Oh, don't crash the helicopter. That. So you can see lots of people have got 6s, and oh, why have I missed one? I obviously didn't get the last one. Oh, Nemesis missed 2, but he was there. Just obviously not exactly in the right place. Now, I'm very interested to see what people make of this.
Does it look like some people have found it? I can't see Shadow of the Rock Brown bullets. Can I see that? I found the house. At least.
There's the shadow. They found
Oh,
it.
is that anyone? Oh, okay. I was looking for an actual boat.
Oh, not a boathouse. Did I miss?
No, it's just my misinterpretation. A boathouse, yes, that's not it.
is it a boathouse or a houseboat?
A boathouse. A houseboat would float.
Well, some boathouses float too.
Yeah, well, only when you get the sort of weather we've had for the past few days. Interestingly, this is where King Canute tried to set the the tide to go back out. And his daughter is buried in Bosham Church. Right, okay, so let me get the next clue.
It's very windy on the water today.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, that's calm. It's really been grim
Oh, yeah.
over here recently.
Oh, really? Yeah. It's been very
yeah.
warm here, thankfully.
Steer 230 for 8 and land on the northernmost cross of 2 runways of the disused RAF Thorney Island.
On the island.
They used to fly Hercules from there
Oh,
before they were moved to RAF Lynham, before they were moved to Bryce Norton.
so I'm guessing it wasn't too long ago they closed down the airfield then?
Yeah, it was a long time ago they closed Thorney.
Oh, okay.
So, was it a fleet air? Was this the fleet air field during the battle?
I got a feeling it was Coastal Command.
Yeah, it might have been same
which-
thing, I guess.
Well, I think Coastal Command is RAF. You might be thinking of the next one along, which is Leon Solent, and that definitely was Fleet Air.
Yeah, that's still quote unquote Navy, but yeah, I know Ford was was a training field, wasn't it? Or that might have been coastal command too.
Yeah, I don't think
Because the Germans bombed both of them, thinking they were bombing fighter fields. And
that's
they weren't.
right. Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, Steve, how are we doing for time for DCS bit?
Yeah, okay. Don't confuse me whilst I'm trying to navigate.
Then over.
Yeah, over. So I think we've got 2 more, and then we land at Leon Solent, which would be a great place to have a break. So,
Okay.
Let me just land here. Oops. Runway was mean to me.
Yeah, I think Dr. Nota might have a point. Is this the right place?
I forgot what the clue was.
They're all everybody's at the right place, I think, Steve.
Land on the northernmost cross of 2 runways of RAF Thorny Island.
Oh, it's probably the 8 nautical miles part. It seems very short for 8 nautical miles.
No, it's not. It was 2.
Say, because the crew said 8.
I might have lied. Yeah, okay.
Everybody
Don't
went to
trust
the
the
right
game
place,
master.
though, so.
I spelled 8 wrong. Spelled 2 wrong.
Shadow 8.
Yeah.
I can see rotating rotors.
Really?
Yes.
Has
Very weird.
Has Microsoft fixed it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
At the moment they're spinning. Everything is spinning.
I can on all the model matched stuff.
Isn't that due to the model? Because when I open my doors, all doors open for all the helis.
I don't know. I don't have the Chinook, so you're all model matched to 406, 47.
Yeah, I don't have model matching, but all the rotors spin.
Oh yeah, I think they might have fixed that, yeah. Previous update. It's only the H160 that doesn't spin, and the other ones they have.
Okay, fly 257 for 5 and land on the centre spot of Fratton Park, home of Portsmouth Football Club.
Douglas saying we can't count. Yeah, we can count. 8 nautical miles is less than 2, right?
Yeah, we are notorious for not being.
It's a shadow miles.
Not being able to count.
Goes along with the left and right, right?
Yeah.
We're professionals, yeah.
Fly 257 for 5.
I think anyone that is a football fan will immediately know where it is, I think.
I think it's part of the normal UK world update. So hopefully everybody should see it, even if you haven't. It should be in the ortho, I hope.
Yeah, usually is, yeah. I want to jump ahead, but I'm scared to get sent to Antarctica or something. See if I can do it. Nope.
Oh dear. Okay, I got it.
The camera is really not on my side today.
Can get rid of that. The scorecard. Let's get rid of that. In fact, just where we're flying over now, Andrew, or where I'm flying over, there is a sunken part of the Mulberry Harbour. I say sunken, partially sunken. It's grounded.
But they're supposed to be sunk, so that's not unusual.
Well, they're not supposed to be sunk here. They're supposed to be towed across floating and then sunk. So we're now...
there's a couple that you can still see. I think it's off at Dieppe, I believe.
Oh, at Dieppe?
I think. Well, that doesn't make any sense though.
No.
But I think there is at least one. I think that the remains are still visible.
Yeah, they were down
on the France side, but
I got my camera back.
Okay, thank you.
Again, I'm gonna play it safe and follow Dr. Note mostly. It doesn't like anything else, it seems.
They really need to trim the grass here.
Yes.
Yeah, can't play football in this round of grass.
That might be the problem. Yay. Let me get the next clue. We got 2 in quick succession here. Ooh, I think I've probably got... Steer 248 and land on the end of the pier that was burnt down during the filming of Tommy. Chris Green, is that Nellis that owns Nellis Air Force Base?
Oh, we wish.
I'm guessing, yeah. We'd be, if that was true, Nellis.
Can we have private access?
If that was true, Nellis, we'd be round yours quick as. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 100% mine. Yeah.
Including all the planes that's there as well.
Yeah. Think of the ball we could have there. Ooh.
There's also a racetrack nearby there, so can take a plane and race around.
Oh yes, there is.
Yeah. We've told them not done it in these, yes.
All that would make it perfect is we would need some F-14s, right?
Yeah.
There's a sailing ship, a tall ship in the water here.
In the water?
Yep.
Where are you? Can't see your name tag now.
Oh. Next to the sail thing. The big tall building that looks like a mast and a sail.
Yeah, the Spinnaker Tower.
Just up river from that.
Yeah, there is. It's in fact I was on it today. It's called the Warrior and it's a museum and it's a 19th century. Oh, that was an interesting landing. That wasn't me. Yeah, we were on that today. It's a beautifully refurbished. It was the first ironclad sailing ship.
Makes the victory look tiny.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right, now, not far from the pier that hopefully you've landed on, to the west.
Not too many have.
Oh, not many have
I think
found the
many-
land. Not many have found the...
I think many
At
people
least
went
me and
too far.
Tom.
Yeah, flew over it.
It's the South Parade Pier. So what happened there with the fire then?
Well, I think it was the lights. They were on one of the buildings inside. The lights got hot, caught the drapes, and the whole lot went up. It just caught fire. That was Tommy, which I think was a rock opera film by the Who. Long time ago. Who? Yeah. Doctor Who.
Yeah, but which one?
Ah. No, that's which. We're talking about Who. I'm actually... I've gone through it, I think, and you can't see my name
Yeah, so say,
tag.
can you land?
So it's,
I thought you disappeared.
For me, it's about half as long as it seems to be for everyone else.
Same for me.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's part of
That
the
might be
index.
why you haven't scored it then, because you're not on what I thought was the end. So I've come up now, so you should be able to see my name tag.
Yeah, your tags are there, but you can't see any of the planes. Everybody's underneath the surface.
It looks like it's kind of combined with another scenery, so it might be part of an Orbex thing.
Oh yeah, maybe.
My
But
floats have gone off.
oh, you're in the 160, are you? Yeah, the floats go
Yeah.
off, don't they?
Because you're all model matched to the H160. Everyone's floats have gone off.
Oh, bet that's hilarious. Oh, hang on. We can look at Shady's stream. Okay, we're looking at Shady now. So that's your plane with your things, and and all the Chinooks have turned into 160s, and every one of them has got floats of
It's
plopped
like
out.
a helicopter bouncy castle.
Oh, it's brilliant. Okay, so if this is where we are, hang on. I can.
Yeah, Chakra is on the end of the regular scenery.
So we're back to
A couple more
here.
meters out where the actual scenery is.
Let me put this next one in.
I can't get this one.
So from the pier, you want to go west only half a mile, follow the coast, and you should find a castle. Land on the center tower of the castle. Hopefully, if you don't actually have the castle, hopefully you do have the ortho for the center square. If not, it's actually in the middle of the walls. Cody, good evening.
And also good evening to the Celestial Navigator.
Oh yes. Hello, Celestial Navigator.
Yeah, the type of navigating we're doing is not
It's not
the
the
same time.
that would be a challenge.
Look how many have clustered on the end of that tiny little. Well done, guys.
Easter egg hunting with Celestial Navigation. That would be.
Oh, you wouldn't get much chocolate. Yeah, it was quite nice being on the Warrior today because there was still a little bit of a swell on the water. So you're actually on a museum which sort of moved gently as it was floating. It's cool. Stop knocking me off.
Yeah, I think everyone's got it.
Everyone's got it. Brilliant.
Yep.
Okay, so you now need to let's get this thing out.
Complete carnage.
Okay, so we're getting ready for the break time now. A well-earned break, I must say.
Everyone will earn some chocolate for the progress so far, I think.
Yeah, go get chocolate.
We won't give you chocolate, but you can.
No.
You're earned to get some.
There you are. Steer 297 for 5 to EGHF, which is Leon Solent Airport. This isn't a waypoint. There's a waypoint close by for the second half, but land there, and I'm going to reset the sim and watch HCBR, and I think the Bad Kitties for a live display from DCS. Back in a minute.
Oh, yeah, so that's the navigator. I saw that the F-86 came out. I haven't picked it up yet, but it looks interesting. I like the modeling and the texturing looks very nice. I might pick it up at some point. As opposed to the free one. That was a very nice landing, Andrew. Looked better than mine. In this bit.
It's still getting the it's a little different than the 9, so it's taking a little bit to fooling around with, but I'm getting
Does it
there.
have shorter landing gear than the 9?
Maybe a little bit, just because I think the prop itself might be bigger, but
Oh yeah. I could never land the 9 smoothly.
I usually have a pretty decent time landing the 9. I had the darndest old time getting my head wrapped around the taking off, but I never seem to
yeah.
have much of a problem with the landing. And as per usual, here we are at an airport, and it's time for me to take off. So I will see you guys next time. Have fun on the rest of the trip.
Thanks for running.
Take care.
Good fun.
Yeah.
Take care, man. Happy Easter.
Goodbye, Andrew.
Yeah, it's same to you guys. Happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter.
Have a good one, man.
the reach shame about the static rotors on the H160. It looks funny, but it looks a bit immersion breaking.
I gotta go. Thanks for the flight, everyone.
All right, yeah, thanks
right.
for
Hi,
flying.
Nellis.
See you next time.
Good night.
Good night, mate.
See ya.
Nice return check, right?
Oh, that lineup of Chinooks looks lovely.
Looks very nice, yeah.
Mm.
And everyone parked in a perfect space in between each other as well.
Look at that.
So bad thing doing backwards wheelie in a, in a Chinook. Oh, my eagle.
Is he moonwalking it?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Moonwalking.
Oh, that looked bumpy. That doesn't look too
Oh,
good.
it's gone a bit wrong.
Bump.
I've lost it.
Mo in the grass.
Oh no.
Says surely death.
Oh, I need to fix the controller. Ah, there we go.
Kazi, hello. It's going really well.
I'm not sure if that's a surprising thing or not with us.
Yes.
Jackred's having fun in the Airwolf. That looks like a Bell 47 for me. Right, Steve. So what kind of chocolate did you get?
I might have got a gold bar.
Oh,
But
was that the one that Acord introduced to you? Just
It
a few weeks
is,
ago?
yes. It's all Acord's fault. But you've really got to want one because they've got layers and layers of plastic.
Yeah, I need to
wrapping.
check if I can get them here. Maybe at the
Yeah, they are scrummy.
international stores.
Is that Chris? Good. Who's that? Is that Lee
Yeah,
McKenna?
that's Limo Killer Mike.
Nice.
It is, yeah.
In the S100. I think, hopefully, at the end of the stream, Frozen will be flying the S100 for us. He has improved the flight model even more.
Yeah, in an upcoming update, yeah.
That's going to be a free update, I think, which is going to be very soon.
I think you mentioned a better flight model and new ground handling, I think you mentioned.
Right, yes. So very exciting, and we look forward to seeing that. I've almost arrived at my picnic blanket in DCS. The guys have sent off flares for me. Thank you. Okay.
Now I can see. I'm not sure what. This is Shady I'm looking at. He's
Oh,
currently
sorry.
sitting now, floating in the air.
Oh yes. Well, he's chilling. He's chilling.
It's all the floats.
So here we are in. Oh, we don't need the clue. Where's the clue? Here we are in DCS.
Less carnage there, I think.
I can see 2 F-14s. Okay, guys, back in a minute. Let's go and speak to the boys.
Okay.
Hello, DCS World.
Hello, hello.
Hello, thanks for triggering the flares. That helped. I found them. Okay, we have 2 F-14s. This is HCBR. Hello, H.
Hello, hello.
Leader of the Shadow Display Team, and Frozen, creator of the S100 and many other things. Hello, Frozen.
Hello, good evening.
And you're going to do an S100 display for us at the end of the stream,
Hopefully.
because the flight model is even better.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to that.
I can't wait to release it, but I have to wait for Sim Update 15.
Oh, is that what's going on? Okay.
It's ready to go. But it's a good thing, because I had to do a few last-minute fixes to make it even better.
Brilliant.
Some texture improvement and... yeah.
Okay. What's the plan, H?
Tomcat!
Apart from Tomcats, what's the plan?
Solo first, then the Frozen join me for the back hitties.
Fantastic. So I'm guessing you want volume 80%.
The 14.
18% good enough? 80%?
100.
Yeah.
118.
180.
No, 114.
To 11. What playlist am I using, H?
So Tomcat new, and then the back hitties.
Okay. When do I trigger the bad kitties?
When we fly away from the airport, rejoining?
As you're rejoining. Okay.
Yeah, after
And-
I'm off the ground.
And when do I trigger the solo? As you start to roll, H.
As soon as I start to roll.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, good luck, guys. And ready when you are.
Ready.
HCBR leader of the Shadow Display team in his F-14 Tomcat with a fabulously exciting smiley. Thank you, H. Awesome flying as always, H, says Makazi.
Stand by. Go. Killing rate.
H is now joined by Frozen.
From left. Then.
Ready to in position.
Tighten. 60. Releasing. Speed brake out now. Rolling right now. Power. Set. On bank. Speed brake in now. Rolling left now. Tightening. Smoke on, go. Tightening. Tightening. Releasing. Tightening. Power. Rolling right now. Holding it. Releasing. Keep the roll. Holding the bank now. Rolling right now. Holding the bank now. Tight there. Trail, go. Tightening. Rolling out now. Release. Loop coming up now. Holding it there. Delta, go. Back and back. Pass out. Little left. Releasing. Coming up now. Power flip. Set tight. Rolling left now. Hold there. Keep it. Holding the bank now. Releasing. Little left. Tightening. Releasing slowly. Rolling out now. Wide, go. Power coming up. Into the burner. Dump on, go. Coming up now. Holding it. Burner coming off. Power back. Ready? Brake, brake, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, HCBR and Frozen from the Shadow Display team. From Live Business. Bad Kitties to F-14's information. Great flying, guys, says Mikazi.
500, turning left, smokes on. Rolling right, slowing down.
Shady says, some say that H only has one cat and that his name is Tom.
Lightning.
Energizer says, lovely work, guys. Love the liveries too. Smooth, says Tom. Not the cat.
Releasing. Rolling it. Hands up a little. Free 10.
Kitty 2.
Rolling out. One on the brake.
Two on the brake.
Burner off. Speed brake out. Gear down, turning final. One down.
Fabulous display by the Bad Kitties. Thank you very much, HCBR and Frozen. Thank you very much, guys.
Cheers, Steve.
Catch you a little bit later.
See you soon.
See you soon. Hello, Microsoft.
Hello.
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 I found a plane. Or rather, I found 3 planes having a bit of a play.
Dr. Notham said, what a show. Excellent flying. Shady Sim says, great display.
That's really cool. It's always good to see more than one Tomcats together. One Tomcat is really good, but more than one is
Yeah, oh yeah. But,
even better.
They are so big. You know, the sight lines are really tricky, but you wouldn't know it looking at the
Oh,
boards.
yeah. It's kind of a astonishing thing they can actually fit on the carrier.
Yes. Who's these two playing? That's great.
It's Limo Killer Mike and McCarthy.
Fantastic.
And earlier there was a third one flying. I'm not sure who that was. Doesn't seem to be flying right now. Very good job. They've been flying like this for the whole break, I think.
So I can start to put up the next clue actually, which is very close to the airport. I'm not flying with you just yet because I'm.
You're in the wrong sim.
Hang on, music. Yeah, I'm in the wrong sim. Are you ready for the next clue?
I look down from the sky and you see Batwing sideways drifting Chinook. Most people are here, I think.
Here's the next clue, guys. Just outside the southwest perimeter of the airfield, and close to a large slipway into the sea, land on the huge hovercraft that's parked between two buildings. It's actually there's two.
Is that in the order?
Two huge aircraft carriers. We're in photogrammetry here, and these hovercraft are a part of the photogrammetry.
Oh, really? No, that's cool.
But there are
Because
two
I know that
huge
there were
ones.
there were some carriers next to the Warrior, I think, that I couldn't see that other people saw.
Yeah, that was because that's all part of Orbix or.
Well, I do have this thing here, the Orbix South Finland.
There's an Orbix thing, but there is also a sea, something to do with the seaside, sea traffic. And
okay,
they
yeah.
all put carriers there.
Fair enough.
But this is part of the photogrammetry, so everybody should be able to see it.
Let's find out.
Southwest corner of the airfield, just outside. You're looking for a slipway into the sea.
You can see it over
And
there.
not far from that slipway, you should see what is now a hovercraft museum.
Oh yeah, Tom just found it. That's really cool, actually.
Just Tom has found it.
So are both museums or something?
Yeah, that whole area is a hovercraft museum, and you see all sorts of little hovercraft type things there, and lots more in the hangars.
Oh yeah. That's really cool.
Yes, Just Tom was on the wrong one, because it needs to be
Technically,
the
Dr.
one
Norton was
that's
first.
between the two buildings. There we are. Excellent. Yeah, good.
Oh, Batwing.
There's
What?
always
You kinda
trouble.
made it.
There's always trouble with his bat thing. Have you noticed? If this was DCS, there would be fire.
But to be fair, I give him credit. He's actually been in the Chinook the whole time today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that on the other little? That's an.
That's
I think
just
that's-
Tom on the small one.
Yeah, I think that's a Navy hovercraft, if I remember rightly.
Ah,
It looks quite small by comparison, doesn't it? But it's, even that's big.
Yeah.
You can see it's the size of those hangars. But these other two are giants, absolute giants. Driven past them many times. Never been inside. Well, I've been inside one when they were going across the channel.
I would love to go in the hovercraft. They're scary, but they're cool.
Yeah, no, it's quite uncomfortable. Wasn't great.
And noisy.
Yeah, noisy. Lots of spray. Can't see out the windows. Yeah. There's a flock of eagles hunting for choppers. Yes. What's the closest iCow, Steve? It is EGH. Ooh, whatever Leon Solon is. Is it
HF, isn't it?
HF? EGHF.
I think. Don't take more than I think so. It's. And we're right next to the airport, so it's very. very close.
Yeah, I'm not in the sim myself, so I can't put the ICO up.
I see
Oh,
there's a lot of small hovercrafts there.
There are.
Yeah.
Can you
noticed
zoom in
that.
on a few?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's one. Yeah. Now that's the one that used to go across the Isle of Wight from Portsmouth.
The top one or
The red
bottom
one with the white in the
Okay.
middle. And then there's a little sort of camouflage one to its right.
There's also some small ones next to the big one here, I think. There's one.
Yeah, yeah. When you think we can only see this because of photogrammetry, it's quite cool, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. It's probably not the most detailed in hovercraft, but you can make it out to be a
You
hovercraft.
can tell what it is. Absolutely,
Yeah.
Chris. It's sad that they don't use them anymore. It is, but it's quite good that there's at least a place that they've preserved them, and maybe one day somebody makes something. But operationally, I don't think it makes any sense. They still do have a hovercraft going between Southsea and the Isle of Wight. Small one, modern one. You still see the airsock flying. Right, I'm going to spawn into EGHF. So Crispin, EGHF. I'm going to promise myself to go to that museum this year.
Yeah, it would be really cool actually.
Mm.
I don't think I've seen a hovercraft in person before.
Oh, okay. I mean, it was it's a regular thing because every 20 minutes there was a hovercraft landing.
Yeah. And
Southsea.
when you think of how many islands Sweden has, you would think it's the perfect location for one. But
Yeah.
because we have so many forests, you can't really traverse anywhere.
There was a horrifying time that I actually remember. One, you know that red. You can just see it on the bottom, just above the clue, the red and white one. Yeah, that one. One of those was in heavy seas and got turned upside down.
Oh dear.
And I was with my parents, and we actually saw, the bottom side of that. All you could see was the black bottom, just drifting into the harbour. I can't remember what the fate of the people inside was, but even if they were survived and unhurt, it must have been terrifying.
Oh, actually, yeah. That sort of experience, I think. If they survive, I don't think they would go near the sea ever again. I think.
Yeah. But I think it's possibly things like that have decided not to use them quite so much. I don't know. They say they still use them because they're very quick, much quicker than a ferry.
Yeah, and I guess with the hovercraft, they have to go fast, otherwise you don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And see these stocks are showing us. Come in.
Ooh. Surly Dev. Was that 1972, Steve? The SRN 612. I believe it was. Gosh, in the Solent, you've got a good memory. Yes, I think it was. Have you got any information as to what happened to the people inside? 27 passengers, 22 survived. Thank you, Surly Dev. Imagine that. Upside down, thrown around in heavy seas, dark. Jeez. And I've no idea what on earth, what sort of rescue operation could they have mounted? Was there an escape hatch at the bottom? They could have got them out from the top. I don't know. Right. We have the next clue. Surly Dev. Brilliant. I'm going to read that out once we're on our way. Here we go. Steer 305 for 6. 305 for 6. And land at the riverside red brick chapel. That is the only remaining building of the Imperial War Hospital designed by Florence Nightingale. Surly Dev, let me read this out of this dreadful incident. On the 4th of March, 1972, a hovercraft capsized in stormy weather on a voyage from the Isle of Wight to Southsea. 5 passengers were killed, but in a dramatic rescue operation involving air and sea units from miles around, the 22 others on board were rescued. This book tells the forgotten story of the capsizing of SRN 6012, the heroes who rose that day to save the survivors, and the investigations that followed. Richard M. Jones has dedicated his life to researching disasters of historical significance that have been forgotten, and has placed memorials to such events around the UK. If you Google Wikipedia SRN6, there's a wiki page. Thank you very much, Surly Dev. Thank you.
That's great insight, yeah.
Yeah. I just remember it, you know, we actually saw it.
Yeah.
And, you know, we'd seen them so often, you know, landing, skidding up onto the slipway. And you can't see them land anymore because they've sort of boxed it in. And we went past the landing slipway, my wife and I, today. Said, but they've boxed it in. We used to watch it in, and of course we got covered in spray, and as she reminded me, we got covered in pebbles as well. Yeah, it wasn't a great experience. But to then see this forlorn black hull upside down, terrible.
Oh, did just Tom find it? Or is he...
He did.
Oh, and now I can't see anybody.
Oh, you can't see anything tags?
Could somebody invite me to a group?
I could,
That's
yeah.
because you went the wrong way, Steve.
That's also true.
Oh, I can see everybody now. Yeah.
Were you following Chris Green and Liam Kilmacken a lot?
No, I couldn't see anybody. I could see no name tags, but they've
okay.
all popped in now.
Yeah, just Tom is the first to arrive.
Yeah, nice. He's got it. So either side of that was building, you know, extended beyond where that grass is, and it's a very pleasant place to that. In fact, that chapel is a museum now. It's a very pleasant place to go. Lots of families go there. Oh, there's tents. There's obviously a
Yeah, so it looks like a tent with the markings.
an event there because they've got tents.
Yeah, event and tent. Almost look like a circus tent with the colouring.
No, oh yes, yeah, but they're tiny tents.
Yeah.
So the original prototype for the SRN6 Mark I is currently on display at the Hovercraft Museum. I think that is the red and white one that we saw on the end of that hangar. With 22,000 hours of service and 20-year period, it is the world's most extensively operated hovercraft. The museum has several other SRN6s on display, or on various states of restoration. Oh, so they are restoring them. That's interesting. One production model is operational. Oh, wow. And occasionally used for demonstrations. So, I need to look up when they're doing hovercraft demonstrations then and try and go there. Looking good, guys.
Jostor must be getting dizzy soon because he's been circling Shepherd for
Yes.
a good 3 minutes now.
That's quality fly, though. To be fair.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get the next clue. Oh, this is easy. Steer.
That is some excellent flying.
Yeah, look. Oh, they're doing it. Oh, that's brilliant. Steer 353 for 5 and meet up at Southampton Airport, which is where the first Spitfire prototype flew.
I remember that. Well, I don't remember that, but I can remember.
You're older than me. In fact, I might try and find the Spitfire slipway. Oh, no, it's on its way.
Is this one the actual chapel, or
This is the chapel. Yes.
did you have to land on the chapel? What was it?
Oh, somebody has landed on the chapel. Well, no, Shady. Well, close to it was fine. I got my score by landing next to it, but yes, we could have insisted everybody balance on that ridge roof, couldn't we? Or the pepper pot on the top. Technically, hovercraft are aircraft, aren't they? Well, they're treated as aircraft, and I think the drivers are called pilots, not helmsmen.
Oh, really?
or
I didn't
anything.
know
Yeah. There's a they have to have a windsock.
Massive strategy. You can see entering
Yeah.
Southampton.
Yeah, this is Southampton. Oh, actually, don't go to Southampton Airport. I've given you a bum steer there. Come back, Dennis. Don't listen to me, Dennis.
Don't
Come back to where I am, and closer to where I am near the bridge is just opposite the water. We need to land on the centre spot of St Mary's, which is the home to Saints Football Club. But where I'm about to land is Supermarine Slipway.
I think I see more hovercraft.
Really?
Yep.
Ooh. I can see. How many S-100s were flying in formation there? That was great.
Quite a few, yes.
Who was in
And
it?
there was a wall.
What? How many are there of you, Tom?
I think 4.
Four.
Or
Brilliant.
5.
Can anybody see who they are?
Yeah.
Who's with you, Tom?
It's
Chris Kennedy is
Kennedy.
leading. Lima Mike is in 6. I'm in 2. Don't know who's in 3.
Brilliant.
at the moment
It's
I can
so
see
good.
UG.
It's a lovely plane, isn't it?
Yeah, it's immensely good. For the price, it's just a must-have.
And it's just about to improve. We'll see.
Yeah,
a
and
little
I'm
more-
flying it in VR, but I have no problem at all. It's so smooth.
Look at that. When I first saw them wheeling round, I thought they were Spitfires. Look at that. So, where I am at the moment, this is Supermarine Slipway. This is where they would launch their seaplanes. And the grey hut next to it, who somebody has landed on. That's
He's a stuck, in fact. Landed on it.
That's one of the Supermarine manufacturing places. So just across the water now, we need to land on the centre spot of this football stadium.
was a very nicely modeled tugboat.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So are we actually looking for a spot here?
The centre spot.
On the
No,
football field,
the
yeah.
Supermarine slipway.
No, that was just an interesting thing. Sorry, we were going past it. I didn't. Yeah, I forgot this one here.
Yeah, right next to the Supermarine slipway, there's about 6 hovercrafts.
Wow.
Oh, I couldn't see any.
I'll show it.
Silly Dev.
That looks a
Steve,
bit funny.
Steve, you've sent me down a right rabbit hole here. Well, I'm just really grateful to you, Surly, because
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
I
it was a memory that I didn't even know I had, but it was a very disturbing one. But I was so young, I didn't really take any notice of the sorts of details that I wish I'd remembered. And thank you for filling in that gap. That is a lot of hovercrafts.
There is, yeah.
What are they
Looks like
doing
a
there?
maintenance yard.
What are they doing there? Unless they're being restored there from the museum.
There might be, yeah.
We need
Maintenance and then
We need
brought
to look
the
into that.
museum.
Certainly Dev needs to look into that. Okay, let's head up the river and all get back together again at Southampton Airport. It's easy to find. Head north, follow the river.
A place where I take off and land in the sim many, many times.
Yeah. So they would make Spitfires down where those hovercrafts were, and then they would bring them up here for final assembly and do the final assembly testing up from Southampton Airport. And just where that chapel was years ago, at some anniversary of might have been the 50th anniversary of the first flight of the Spitfire prototype. They flew up Southampton Water, I think it was 23 Spitfires in formation.
Wow.
What a glorious sound that was.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, and it was great to see. And they were flying past us to do a flyover of the this airfield, because that's where it flew. What happened there? What happened? HCBR redeemed upside down. I'm going to switch that off, H. Oh, actually, maybe the
Oh, we have the
maybe the S100s can fly inverted on our behalf. Right, now the next clue.
Oh, there you go.
So once we're at the airport, we need to steer 053 for 7. Zero 053 for 7. We're looking to land next to the hangar at Echo Golf Charlie India. It's a grass strip. They are. They're flying upside down. Look at that. Brilliant.
They are, yeah. Very nice. You almost have a shadow burger even. Oh.
Yes.
Very nice. Just Tom, that doesn't look too good. That was pretty weird. He kind of magically is turned upside down.
We have to be careful here because Dr. No Thumb is actually in the right place. But there is another one very close that is our next clue that some people were heading for. This is Upham Airfield. In fact, slightly comically named Lower Upham.
It kind of looks like it's by the road next to some farmhouses.
Yeah, sort of is.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now the next one is not far away. Steer 339 for 1 mile and land at the southernmost point of the grass strip in a brown field next to the three airfield buildings. 339. For 1 mile. You're looking for a brown field with a green strip that's got buildings at the southern end of the green strip.
I think just Tom might have found it.
Looks good.
Yeah, me and just Tom. I found it by accident.
I think some people were heading there looking for this one.
At the first, yeah. Probably because you can see some baked in some planes in the auto.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A bit hard to make out, but they're there. Oh, Dennis.
Nothing to see.
That looked like a thrown dart acting as a Chinook.
Right, the next one is very close by. Steer 282 for 1 mile and land on the cars burnt into the north of the triangular car park of Marwell Zoo. 282. For a triangular car park.
We are on Southeast Asia, usually.
Southeast Asia, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think even exclamation mark info might still work for anyone that wants to join in.
It's only 1 mile away.
Once again, just time I found it, perhaps. Or is he looking at the wrong one?
Ooh, no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're looking at the right one.
I wish I could see just Tom.
That would be cheating.
Yes.
No one has gotten it yet.
Oh, really? Okay.
Dr. No Thumb is in the right neck of the woods. He's the nearest.
And I wish I could see him as well.
Can't you see any? Can you see anybody?
I can see you and Dennis and Ducks.
Oh, well.
And that's it.
Just Tom got it.
Nice, we landed at the...
So you need to land on the cars. Okay, let's steer 009 and regroup at Popham Airfield.
Yeah, Shady got it.
Have I got it yet?
Don't think so.
Oh, really?
Batwing got it. Well, you might have, because you missed a couple of earlier.
Ah, yes. Yes, yes.
Oh, so this needs to be sequenced.
Yeah, you got it now.
Okay, top. 009. Yeah, certainly, Dev. For some reason, the Chinook is coming out as an A320.
Yeah, it must be funny seeing big airliners
Yeah.
moving about. I'm seeing some artifacts. Is that my internet? Any strange things?
Yeah, strange.
I hope not.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. I need to push a button. Come on back. There we go.
Let me see if I can fix it. It should be fine. I think it's not done or anything, so. Oh, strange. Oh, it's got a black. Oh, there you go. Yeah, let me see if I can fix that.
Does it look alright?
At the moment, I think I need to restart OBS perhaps.
Batfink, are you still struggling to see anybody?
I've got you and Thanos.
Yeah, once I've got rid of the feed, I'll invite you to a group. It might help.
Fine. Start defeating it, see if it works. Hopefully that's better.
We're landing at an airfield?
Yep. Pop 'em.
How unusual.
I know. Echo Golf Hotel Pala.
Thank you.
But if you can see Dr. No Thumb, he's following the M3 low and fast, which is a lot of fun. And
I'm following Dennis, he's doing the same.
that takes us to Popham.
Oh, you can try my feed again, see if it works.
Thank you. And is that oh, maybe it's my end. I'm sorry. Thank you for following. Can you see what it says, Energizer?
The clues.
Yeah, we got an event where somebody followed us, and I just can't read the name.
Oh, yeah. 1 second. Resem 1.
Is it T or R?
R.
Resem.
RESSEM.
Resem. Thank you very much, and welcome, Resem. Apologies for not being able to read it. Here we are.
Getting stream buffering.
Oh, so it might be mine. So I can look into that.
It could be mine as well. I'm not sure entirely.
Oh no, that's the go-kart track, I think.
Yeah, stream stopped for me.
My stream has stopped. Okay.
Yeah, Twitch stream stopped. Well, it froze.
Yeah, so it has. Okay, stand by. stand by. Comms check.
Yeah, good too.
Oh, yeah, dropped frames on the network.
This one somewhere.
There's no point, it's just a meeting point. We're going on to the next bit. But
Next bit.
I've got
This one somewhere. Then.
Echo Golf Hotel Papa. But for some reason, I've lost. Something very bad is happening, and I haven't
Like
traced it
it's
yet. Stand by.